Hi, my name is Precious Arms, and I specialize in the pink side of medicine. Therefore, you can call me the Pink Doctor.
Don't mind my hair. I look horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Why do I always say that? I'm a doctor. I should be saying patients. Hi, my patients. Although I'm really starting to feel bored with YouTube. I'm no longer finding it fun. Like, I know I'm getting views, but no. The goal was to make it a diary, nothing more. Anyway, what's up? So I just want to give you a little update. Today I want to talk about H. pylori. I just found out that I don't have it anymore. That's good. Yay! Like I've been through a lot. Yes. So it's been a journey. So I needed you. Everyone, my stomach. I'm going to thank you all. It's so good to feel like this. When like you are feeling like you're gonna die, and then you just found out that you have a chance to live. I mean, I know we're all gonna die, but a chance to live. So I don't have H. pylori anymore. Yeah, I just want to emphasize on something, just in case you have H. pylori. Number one thing, like I would say, as long as there's solution, there's life, baby girl, baby boy. There's life. Yeah, I want to emphasize on three things I've noticed. A lot of doctors tend to not really know what H. pylori is. It's okay, it's normal. If you're a doctor and you know exactly what H. pylori is, shout out to you, you are the best. But most of the people that I've met, they don't know exactly what it is. Every time they'll be like, no, what is that? So I just want to emphasize on something. You should remember that H. pylori is not ulcers. No. If someone tells you, oh my god, you have H. pylori, you have ulcers. No. No, it's not ulcers. Number two, H. pylori is not gases. Someone's gonna be like, oh, I have a lot of gases and I was found with gases. No, H. pylori is not gases. Number three, H. pylori is not death. Just because you have H. pylori, it doesn't mean you have some freaking cancer or you're gonna die. No. So let me now emphasize on these three things. Why is H. pylori not ulcers? The ulcers come when you have H. pylori. It doesn't mean H. pylori means ulcers. H. pylori is a bacteria that really disrupts the function of your stomach, your GI tract, involving the intestines and that kind of stuff. How does it do that? Mostly it attacks the stomach lining. It tends to destroy the stomach lining. And when your stomach lining is destroyed, you tend to have issues with digesting food. And something else, it also tends to elevate you or like push you towards having ulcers, because when your stomach lining is destroyed, the stomach lining is there to protect the layer of your stomach. The stomach lining is like that mucous membrane thing, because your stomach has a lot of acid, so that the lining helps to protect it from the acid. So when you don't have the lining and it's destroyed in some kind of way, you tend to have ulcers because you're getting burned and heartburn, bloating, all those type of stuff. Burping a lot. H. pylori does that so much. Yeah. So make sure you remember that. Another thing, number 2, why is H. pylori not gases? Gases and H. pylori is a different thing. When you have gases, they're good gases, they're bad gases. So you need to specify which type of gases. If you have lots of gas, there's some people who have like, oh, I have lots of gases. It tends to be painful and you can feel them moving around your stomach, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you tend to feel that, but that doesn't mean that is H. pylori. It can just be part of the symptoms whereby you feel bloated, like you have a lot of gas, and maybe you tend to have flatulence and that kind of stuff. So it's not, it is not H. pylori. There's a big difference, people. You should know that. Another thing, of course, one has been concerned and they'll be like, okay, this H. pylori thing is scary. And you're like, well, let me just hold on. At least we gotta look presentable because I'm starting to look like freaking Crenshaw Heights. This is a no. But please, just understand. Don't judge me, okay? I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy today. So, yes. You may tend to wonder and be like, okay, yeah, what's gonna happen? This and that. They say the long-term effect of H. pylori on your GI tract tend to cause stomach cancer. It's not really a guarantee. And number one thing that you should remember is that stress is just a killer vibe. It doesn't add to anything. H. pylori can be treated. It's curable. It's not chronic. It's not. And in case I find anything, I'm going to research. I'm going to let you know. But for now, it's not chronic. And you are safe and you can get better. Yes. So you should also remember that after treating it, you should have a positive attitude. And yes, you should know that you have reached another stage and you're actually getting better. And because you're getting better, you have a chance of being happy and free. Now remember that the drugs of H. pylori are kind of tough. They also can contribute to your GI tract functions. You may tend to feel some kind of similar symptoms even after you have eradicated the bacteria successfully. So don't forget that the drugs you used, they're very strong. The antibiotics, they tend to destroy good bacteria in your GI tract. So it's kind of normal for you to feel like that, to feel a little bit of similar situations. So don't just always judge and say, oh my god, the H. pylori is still there. No, it's not always like that. You can go over and get more tests. Make sure the moment you finish your drugs, you get a test to see if you're okay, to see how much you have rest, where you're going, and that kind of stuff, so you can know if you're okay or not. If there's more H. pylori, there's a lot of methods. That's what I like about this freaking bacteria, is that there are a lot of methods that can help to cure it. It's not just one type of method, so you are on the safe side. So about the cancer thing, the stomach cancer thing, it's not really a guarantee. They say long-term effects. I don't know how true that is. We tend to just love MBBS, and we tend to get inside and be like, let me study and know how to treat people and become a doctor. We just follow history. But personally for me, I want to make it like a vibe to even research and give new hope, not just existing already, like what the book says, or what my school taught me is what I should tell people. No, I don't really want to do it. Google is another place where you shouldn't ask for health advice. So yes, all those things should be involved, and make sure that you care for yourself. Another thing I want to emphasize is your diet. Make sure you have a great diet. It doesn't mean the moment you successfully eradicate it, you have to go back and be a jumping jack. No, you have to be careful, follow a specific diet, foods that will not worsen your stomach. Remember, your stomach is still healing because it was destroyed with its lining. It needs lining. I don't know if I'm saying the right type of English over here. The lining of your stomach was destroyed. So don't just jump into a party, you've heard of the term celebrating too early. So don't do that. You should consider following the specific diet, so you should be completely okay. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm so happy. And if you're one of the people who have H. pylori, I wish you Jehovah's love. And I'm gonna keep praying that you should be okay. And you should know that you are gonna be okay. It's not the end of the world. Bye.